Welcome to the Connor and Daddy podcast. What are we doing today, Connor?
Our power rankings.
Power rankings. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
3 honorable mentions.
So Connor and I are going to go through our top 10 teams heading into the NFL season. And we'll give you a couple of honorable mentions. We're going to be reacting to each selection. We have not seen each other's list. So who are your honorable mentions?
All 3 or just one?
We'll do one at a time.
On my honorable mention, one of them is the Washington Commandos.
They did not make your top 10?
No,
I'm shocked.
did not make my top 10. Still think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't necessarily think they're going to be like up there.
They're somewhere in my top 10. So, my first honorable mention is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Surprising?
Yeah.
I like their draft pick. I don't think their quarterback's as terrible as he's been playing. I just think that their team is a lot better than what we've been seeing over the last few years. I wouldn't be surprised if they slid into that last wild card spot or, even won the division, as much as that pains me to say.
Another honorable mention I have is the Cincinnati Bengals.
I have them as an honorable mention too.
They would be like my number one team, but
The defense.
yeah.
It's disturbingly bad, and they're not paying anybody. I don't even think Hendrickson's signed yet, is he? But hey, we got T. Higgins, so let's go with that. Go ahead, do your last one. They were on my list too.
My last honorable mention is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're in my list. Obviously. Why do you put them on an honorable mention?
Because I don't think they're top 10 good, but I think they're going to get second place.
You think second place in the division, Cincinnati third? I like it.
10-7, 6 seed.
My last honorable mention is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they win the division, but I still don't think they're that good. Their receivers are getting old. Their quarterback's about 5'6", but he's got grit. I do like him. So
Baker Mayfield's not 5'6".
I know, I'm kidding. Okay, so who is your number 10 team, Connor?
The Houston Texans.
Oh gosh. So if we both have them on our list, do you want to talk about them at the same time? And I'll just tell you where mine landed. No, we'll go in order. That'd be easier.
I like their team, but I think they barely slide in.
You think they barely slide in? Oh, I think they'd win the division pretty easy.
Look at the offensive line and the other receivers.
That's what we have to see. If the offensive line is good, if the offensive line is even remotely decent, they'll win the division running away with 11 or 12 wins.
And then every single game, one of the receivers is like almost tearing a leg off.
Oh,
It's a joke.
that's not very nice.
No necessarily people attended.
Rest in peace, Tank Dell.
Oh my god. No, it's insane. Like they have 10 receivers homes.
My number 10 is the Denver Broncos. They're only going to get better under Sean Payton. There's a running back they have. I forget the guy's name, but I've heard nothing but really good things about him. You know what I'm talking about? No? I don't even know.
Not.
I saw somebody talking about him earlier today, and it kind of jumped out at me. Bo Nix is a year improved. They're in, I think, believe it or not, a pretty weak division now. Weak-ish. So, they're my number 10. Who's your number 9?
Denver Broncos.
Shocker. Why do you say that?
I like them a little bit more than the Texans. I think Bo Nix is going to be good.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Do I look smarter with the glasses, by the way? I'm trying to make myself look more educated for the podcast. That and I had a very unfortunate mustache cut on the last one. My number 9, Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that Aaron's going to do a good job, at least a good enough job to get him to, 10 wins, which I think will put him in the top 10. I think they'll be second place in the division, just like you do. I love the addition of DK Metcalf. Their defense is amazing. So we'll see how it all works out. Who's your number 8?
Los Angeles Rams.
You know Stafford's injured, right?
Yeah, you know they have Devontae Adams, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua. Just basically almost everybody.
Except somebody throwing the ball. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. No, they might still win the division. I don't have anybody from this division, I don't think, in my honorable mentions or in my top 10. That's how terrible. I think that they're all kind of 14 to 18. Whenever I was doing my list, I actually put San Francisco as my number 1 team in the division, but they still weren't good enough to make the top 10 here. So there's that.
So the 49ers have one bad season. That is
My number 8. This is getting into the I'm going to throw up in my mouth section of my list. My number 8 is the Baltimore Ravens, a team that I've been one of my top 5 most disliked teams forever. I do think Lamar's amazing. I think that they're just a complete. What I like about them is I think they're the best run organization probably in the NFL, and as long as you have that going for you, you always have a chance. Plus Lamar. Who's your number 7?
Green Bay Packers.
Interesting.
I think Jordan Love's the top 7 quarterback.
I disagree. What else?
I think Matthew Golden's going to be great. Josh Jacobs.
Matthew who?
Golden.
Who's that? Is that the guy that Green Bay drafted in the first
Yes.
round, the wide receiver that they've never done, even with Aaron Rodgers, never one time a wide receiver? And you wonder why they only had 1 Super Bowl win, plus the most disgusting, horrible coach ever that they had for a long time? Okay, I'm done.
Josh Jacobs.
Cowboys fans, you know what I'm talking about.
Josh Jacobs is great. Tucker Kraft is good. The defense is good. Romeo Dobbs is good. Christian Watson's good when healthy. No, great when healthy.
So he's good 3 games out of the year. Okay, I got you. All right. My number 7, Kansas City Chiefs. Who's your number 6?
You're not going to explain?
I don't want to talk about them. Y'all know they're good. You got Mahomes. It's the greatest thing ever. Who's your number 6?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ew.
Baker Mayfield just had the season of his life. Bucky Irving's good. Mike Evans probably has another 1,000-yard season in him. Chris Godwin's good. Emeka Buka could be great. All the pieces.
All the pieces. My number 6 is the Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels. They paid McLaurin. They got some good.
They didn't pay him yet.
No, he's going to get paid.
No.
They have some really good pieces that they brought in. The Debo Samuel, who I don't think is as good as everybody else does, but he's a nice addition. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Number 5.
Detroit
This is
Lions.
Connor's most disgusting part of the.
Detroit Lions. No, it's not.
Detroit Lions are amazing.
Detroit Lions. Jabril Gibbs is the best running back in the league.
I think Saquon would probably say something about that. Maybe Derek Carr would say something about that. But that was.
Holding the Oreos. That's who's going to be the number 1 pick in my fantasy league.
That's interesting. So number 5, right?
Yeah.
My number
Only because of
5
Jabril
is Houston Texans.
Oh.
I think they're way better than people expect. I think if they get the offensive line thing fixed, that they'll sail to 12 wins pretty easy and win the division. Now, if they don't, then we're probably talking about a 10-7,
9-8.
9-8, maybe a barely a division squeaker or a wild card.
Well, what if the Titans are good?
They're not going to be.
You know that.
Jacksonville, I think, is the only real competition. Who's your number 4?
The reigning Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
Why only number 4?
Because Saquon's 28 years old, and that's when running backs absolutely die.
30's when they die, plus Derrick Henry was 31 last year.
With Derrick Henry's Derrick Henry, that's different.
Nobody even touched Saquon last year, really. Anyway, that's fine. I understand.
And AJ Brown's also 28.
And he's kind of a diva. Not kind of, he's a huge diva.
Jalen Hurts, great. Pretty easy. Defense is pretty good, but
My number 4 team is the Green Bay Packers. I would never have thought I would have had them above where you have them. You should be embarrassed with yourself. You call yourself a Packers fan.
yeah, I try not to be too biased.
I like the Matthew Golden pick. I like that they finally got their heads out of their butt and decided they wanted to actually make their wide receiving core better, because all the guys they have are, on a scale of 1 to 10, a 5 or a 6. Collectively, they're pretty good, but there's no real number 1 home run threat. That's what they needed. That's what they got.
Jerry.
No. So, Watson is if he's healthy. He's just never healthy. Who's your number 3?
Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, two words. Lamar Jackson.
Yep, that's it. My number 3 is the Buffalo Bills, 2 words, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He is the best player in the NFL, in my opinion, right now. Maybe him, maybe Burrow, but Saquon if you want to go that route, maybe Chase, I guess, but he is incredible, and I think he's a little bit over Burrow because Burrow has a lot better weapons. So, who is your number 2?
The Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league.
He is.
James Cook finally got paid.
Mhm.
Pretty good. Khalil Shakir, good. The wide receiver room's good, but not great. Like to a point where you look at it, it's like, how did they make the playoffs last year?
My number 2 team is your favorite team, Detroit Lions. People,
You.
I know
Number
they
2?
would be number 1, but they lost both coordinators, so I have to kind of see how that works out. But talent wise, on offense, if their defense even stays remotely healthy, if Hutchinson comes back, they should win the division. Although I think Green Bay can still sneak by and maybe get it though. But that division is by far the best, in my opinion, in the league. Your number 1 is?
Can you go first?
My number 1 is the Philadelphia Eagles. They're just the best team. Like the beating they put on the Chiefs. I didn't have that many great moments last year in the NFL season, and that Super Bowl made up for all of it. The fact that the Chiefs had a chance to three-peat in Philadelphia just smushed it. Thank you so much, Nick Sirianni. I think you're a complete moron, but thank you for delivering that to me. Jalen Hurts, Channel View boy, recognize. We love you. Good job. I like A.J. Brown a lot. Devontae Smith. Their defense has them. They draft really, really well. They tend to get really good people further down the draft. Sorry for using the word good twice. Further down the draft than you think they should. So Jalen Carter's a good example of that. Is that his name? Yeah. And Connor's number 1 is?
Kansas City Chiefs. Whenever you win 3 Super... What am I saying?
3 and 5 years. 3 and 5
2
years.
Super Bowls in 3 years. They're the best team. Nothing said.
Well, that concludes the Connor and Daddy podcast. I hate to end it on such a depressing and somber and nasty note, but that's where we're going to have to leave it. The end of your list is terrible. That's what it means.
It's not terrible. They won 2 Super Bowls in 3 years.
And 3 and 5, and they made like 5 and 7 or whatever. But next week, Connor and I are going to give you a rundown of our favorite players. So it'll be either top 10 or top 20 with a few honorable mentions. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how easy the list is to put together. I'm sure we can do 20 pretty easy if we wanted to. But until then, thanks for joining. Please hit the subscribe button. Now. Now. Subscribe. Like and subscribe. It really helps us with the algorithm.
What's that mean?
That's what all the morons on YouTube say.
Oh.
So we're going to go with that. Well, y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.